Alright, I'm live. Hang this one up over here. Get the little microphone a little closer to my mouth. Hey everybody, this is Dracula. I'm here with Tony Spermicelli. Say hi to everybody.
Hey!
So yeah, I went to work today. I want to give you guys I'm trying to adjust this thing. A good picture. I started the stream, and for some reason I had my I had the picture locked where it wouldn't rotate, so it was going this way. And you guys know I don't like to do that because it's dumb. But I got to work, and I had to start another stream because it would not rotate once I had the thing going, because it changes the format of the video. So I see one person watching. Who's that? Say hello. Say hello so I know who you are. This is what's going on. When was hurricane? I don't even remember when the damn hurricane was. But it's over now. I still don't have what up, Drago Slayer, Gaming with Trey. What's going on, you guys? So I don't have power yet, but there's I have some good news. The 25-foot coconut palm tree that was in my power lines, it's been cut out of the lines. That's the good news. The bad news is the high tension line has been completely severed, so they're going to have to repair that, run a new one, whatever they do. I'm not the power guy, so they know what they need to do. But it's going to be my avocado is still in the wires. At least as of this morning, it was still in the wires. But the tree crews they left the gate open, so I'm thinking they told the other guys with the ladder and the chainsaw, "Hey, go cut this avocado," while they left with the cherry picker to get, because they got the really big tree. So anyway, more good news. Oh, what the heck? Yeah, nitwit just, I guess he was going to get off there and he decided not to. Yeah. So, more good news. I took my UPS and I hooked up my my internet modem router combo thing that we have nowadays. And I hooked that up to the UPS and let it boot. And I have internet at my house. My internet is working at my house, but I have no power. So, when the power's back up, I will have internet. They're saying Tuesday that most of us will be back up and running by Tuesday, which is tomorrow, probably Tuesday evening, sundown, something like that. We will see. We'll see what happens. The police, internet but no power. Yes, I have internet but no power. Maybe we could power our stuff off the internet. If everybody watches my stream, it might generate enough electricity that I can stream. It might generate enough electricity to run my PlayStation 3 and my PC and everything. And here's the thing, is my parents were without power. So I loaned them they came and got, which is really my father's generator to run the refrigerator. And so they got 2 generators running over there. If they get power before I do, then I will be able to get that generator, bring it back over to my place, and run my entire array off of that generator and stream. We'll see if my parents get electricity today or tomorrow. But I am thinking it may take a little bit longer for me to get power back up at my place. But when I do get power, either by a generator or Florida Power and Light, the electric company, I will be able to stream. So there's not going to be any further delay past that. Hey, we're coming up on Dolphin Stadium. What does that sign say? South Turnpike. Yeah, we want to go this way. So maybe I'll turn the phone over that way so you guys can see. I still call it Dolphin Stadium. They change the name of the place every time I turn around. There's Joe Robbie Stadium, then Pro Player, Dolphin Stadium, Landshark Stadium. And I don't even know what it is now. I still call it Dolphin Stadium. That's where the Dolphins play. So if I get a good view of it, I don't remember how good of a view I get from where I'm going. But if I do, I'll turn the camera over there so you guys can see it. They made some additions to it from recently because they want to host the Super Bowl. They want to host another Super Bowl. All right, we can sort of see it here, and it's kind of be off and behind. So I'm going to turn this over so we can see out the window. I'm not sure. Yeah, those things standing up over there. Who's next to you? I see my new vid. It already has 3 vid. Who's next to me? So yeah, I don't know if you can see the stadium out there. This is Tony Spermicelli.
Hey!
Nice. My buddy Chris, he works with me also. I've known him since we were in high school. If I could have this thing back up to where we were both in the screen at the same time, I could. But Chris, if you lean over a little bit.
You like this one?
Yeah, that's Chris. So yeah, this is what we're doing. We just finished work. Got something to eat and we're headed home. And I can't get a hold of the office. I don't know if my father's. I mean, because he said that my father runs the company, and I'm officially a subcontractor. What do we got here? Hey, Drac and Drac's friend. Hello, no Garza says, and Nerds Gaming with Trey. What's that stuff behind you? Well, I was trying to show you Dolphin Stadium. If you just logged in the stream, so I've already done my update, but I'll do it again for you guys that just joined, because the stream is titled Irma Update. I still don't have power at my house, but they cut the big coconut palm tree out of the wires, so that's gone, and my internet is working. I took my UPS, I plugged in the modem router combo. Oh, I just got a text message. How are you reading comments and you're cool and have new screen recorder on phone? Oh, DGP, you got the recorder that you can stream with your screen. Yeah, there's a couple. There's DU recorder. There's another one I use that you can live stream with, because I don't think DU recorder live streams. Oh, and now here's the traffic. It's not even 3 o'clock and we're running into the turnpike traffic. But I think the other one's called screen recorder, actually. There's one, DU recorder is the one I do my uploads with for mobile. And then the other one, how are you reading comments? When you guys comment, I'm using YouTube, the YouTube app. When you guys comment, they pop up on my screen right in front of my face. Let me turn back over here. Chris doesn't seem like he wants to be on the live stream, so move this back over here.
Sorry.
He keeps going further and further.
I don't want to pick my nose on camera.
No, he's just gonna reach over and rub it on me. He's rubbing it right now. Oh, you guys should see this. It's crazy. He's rubbing it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm rubbing it. I hope none of you kids are watching right now. He just got a tattoo, and the tattoo guy said not to rub it, but it itches. Just rub it. Oh, product placement. I got a 7-Eleven coffee this morning. Oh, which reminds me, I forgot to take my blood pressure medicine. So this is what I got. Hey, Chris, can you help me out?
Yeah.
I'm going to get things and I'm going to hand them to you because I'm doing this with. Oh. Okay, here we go. There we go. Spermicelli. This is Tony Spermicelli.
Yeah. Hey.
Hey.
Hey, use guys.
It doesn't matter. The only thing that'll happen is if we get too raunchy, they'll flag it.
Oh, okay.
I can always go back and put a what do you call it? An age restriction on it.
Oh. You're in the Mickey Mouse fan club.
All right. I see some of you coming back. I ran through an area that had really bad cell signal for a bit there, but I was about to show you the medicine that they gave me at the hospital. All right. So they gave me this little brown pill, and this gets my my blood pressure under control, but it makes me go insane. So they gave me this antipsychotic, and so I just got to make sure that I take this one before I take the brown one, so I don't temporarily go insane and forget to take the antipsychotic medication. And then this big one right here is so I can still have a cat. I'll just take them all at once. See what happens. Actually, it's not antipsychotic. It's just 2 different blood pressure medicines that taste great together, and my allergy medicine. So now that I took those, I didn't take them like 5 minutes ago and then forget, did I? Because there's that antipsychotic that I sometimes forget to take. I remember you telling me about your medicines. This one gets my seizures under control, but it makes me want to shoot myself in the head.
Yeah.
This one makes me not shoot myself in the head, but I got to make sure I take that first so I don't,
Yeah. This one helps me remember
whether or not I took my medicine. If I don't take this one, I forget how many of these I took today. One time, I accidentally dropped all my pills into a bag of chiclets. And then I accidentally dropped those chiclets into a whole bag of communion wafers. And which can get confusing, where I don't want to go to hell with bad breath. So
you should have seen them giving money. Pass that plate.
All right, so I'm going to give you guys the update again in case you just tuned in. Power is not back on, but the 25-foot coconut palm has been cut out of the power line. My internet is working off of backup power, but it won't stay on long enough for me to stream. As soon as my parents' house, if they got power back up there, I can bring the generator back over to my house and stream off of that. If my power comes back on first, then I don't obviously need the generator. I'll have power. But as soon as I get power, I already have internet. So I will be, because I was thinking, man, it's going to take me forever to get back on Defiance. But now we're just waiting for the power. Before that, they still got to come and cut the avocado tree out of the lines. Hopefully they don't damage the internet. Oh, I know why I still have internet. The telephone lines run the same way as the electric lines, and where the damage is further on down. So it's my neighbors down the block that don't have internet. Yeah, I'm good. If you're new here, if this is the first time you see my stream, or you've been here a few times and you haven't subscribed or clicked the bell, make sure you do that now, so that if I get back on, if my power's back up today, I'm streaming Defiance tonight. I'm packing up all my kids' stuff that's at my brother-in-law's house, and we're heading home. If the power comes back on tonight, I will stream Defiance tonight. If the power doesn't come back on tonight, I will stream War Robots. I didn't stream that last night because the kids were starting school again today. I had to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. And I did 2 streams earlier that day. I did 2 of these streams. Didn't really have anything new to tell you. Of course, this morning I did a stream titled Back to School, because my kids were going back to school. And I got 2 thumbs down on that one for some reason. Probably because I didn't have Tony Spermicelli.
Hey!
Better than sound effects. Everybody, Tony Spermicelli. All right, so I've been streaming for about, I don't know, 20 minutes or so. I don't have anything new to tell you. I could do some Q&A. If you guys have questions, I have answers. If I don't know the answer to your question, I'll tell you something anyway that sounds plausible. Isn't Defiance boring after? It's, you know, DGP, because it's you asking, I will answer. Chris, you know I don't like that question, right? Or did you just fart in my truck?
No, I just know how you feel about it.
No, what was this? Paulo says, hello, will you ever cut your hair? I've been thinking about, you know what, Gaming with Trey, I've been thinking about shaving my head when I hit 2,000 subs, but I don't know, it just doesn't seem like you guys really want me to hit 2,000 subs. Or you guys, maybe you really don't want to see me without any hair. I mean, I already don't have any hair on top of my head, if you guys notice that's why. Oh, my beard! Do you want me to trim my beard? My wife would love you, Gaming with Trey. You know what? I'm going to refer you to her YouTube channel so you guys can talk about... No, she doesn't have a YouTube, but she's got Facebook. But I'll go over there so you guys can go both talk about trimming my beard. GDP's answer. You didn't answer me! DGP's over here. Hey! You forgot about my question! Is it Defiance boring? Everybody knows I hate that question. That's why Chris started asking. But because it was Daniel Gaming Porkchop asking the question, I'm going to go ahead and answer it. And I'll answer it by asking you, have you ever played an MMO? Like World of Warcraft, or Star Wars Galaxy Online, or Final Fantasy Online, or, you know, any game like that where you basically, it's an RGP, it's an online RGP, massive multiplayer online. SM, you're 1 sub fan. Yeah. So basically the same thing. Yeah, the game does get boring, but it's your life at this point. Life gets boring. You don't quit life when it gets boring, dude.
That's right.
I'm going to go to the Life store and buy the new Life that's coming out, Life 2.0.
Hey, you know, maybe since he asked that question, we should give you another blood pressure pill.
Oh, give me another blood pressure pill. But you know, it's funny when there's somebody here to play off of. Chris knows that people have been banned for asking that question, but they were trolls. I knew they weren't sincere in asking, but I've known, DGP's been following me for so long that I know he's actually curious as to why why I'm still playing Defiance after all this time. And that's the main reason. One, it's a huge open world, and you level up to the point. Oh, what did I say? Did you try that mobile game I said on the command of robot kill? What? Oh, on the comment of because I just started War Robots, and I'm leveling up in that one. So I don't have a lot of time to play games. So when I play games, I tend to pick one and stick with it. And I have settled on War Robots. But then, you know, just say you found another one that's like it, but but you play it. You can play War Robots with me. It's a free download. But I checked out a few games, and here's the thing. Did you see the new Rick and Morty? No, I haven't I haven't been able to watch TV because my power and internet have been out. Did you see the new Rick and Morty?
Just episodes 1 through 2, season 1 and 2.
You've watched season 1 and 2?
Yeah. But
what season is it on now? Is it like...
Well, the thing is that's on Netflix.
Oh, you watched season 1 and 2 on Netflix?
Yeah. So I can't go any higher than that until they put it on there.
I don't play that type of games. Bad for you. Types of games are bad for you. Like, this guy really gonna come around me on the left when I got my turn signal, like right there? People are schmuck holes. There, now I'm going 75. Because I'm not behind a dump truck that's going 70. I'll go 75 until I come behind the next truck that's going 70. And we'll get home in like 2 seconds earlier. Alright, so I don't see any more questions. Did I answer your question about Defiance being boring? What type of car do you have, and will you play Pocket Mortys? I have played Pocket Mortys. Haven't you seen my Pocket Mortys uploads? Look for my playlist titled Mobile Games. I have several episodes of Pocket Mortys in there. I don't know how you could have missed them, or maybe you weren't. Maybe you've been away from my channel for a while and didn't see the Pocket Mortys games. But I did like at least 3 or 4 episodes of Pocket Mortys. Oh, you want me to play Pocket Mortys online with you? Okay, we'll see. What was the other thing you asked? What kind of car? I'm gonna. Can you say Naruto? I guess I can say Naruto. Did I just say that? Is that how you pronounce it?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure?
I know it's one of those Japan.
It's not, man. It's Naturo. That's Naturo. You play Naturo?
Naruto, man.
It's Yamaguchi. Takanawa.
Yeah,
Trisha Takanawa.
Say Dorito.
Same tomate. Bleach, One Piece, say wubba lubba dub dub. Alright, so, oh yeah, I'm driving a Ford Transit Connect right now, but this is my work truck. My personal car is a PT Cruiser, 2008 PT Cruiser. Black PT Cruiser. So, alright, I answered all the questions. Are there any more questions? Yeah, why do you keep answering questions? You keep asking them. Play Minecraft with me. It's fun for me. That's not a question, but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end, there's right. I hope you have the time of your life. I'm coming up on the central cross street here, where I gotta decide which way I'm gonna go. Coming up on the center of the west side of the west. What is this? This is the turnpike in Southwest 8th Street. We're gonna cross the 836. There's like basically a huge east-west highway. That's a parking lot most of the time. We're coming up on that now. Usually backs up around here, but it looks like it's going to be okay today. Which means I'm going to have a very bad connection, I guess. Stay safe, says Gaming with Trey. Do some pranks, it's fun. I got pranked this morning. You guys should have seen it. Chris comes out to the car. He says, "Hey man, I made you a sandwich." I was like, "Oh, look, it's the famous ham and cheese bagel sandwich, all right? And ham and cheese and egg bagel sandwich." So I'm like, "Oh, look at this!" And it's this with. All right, so I bite into it, and the over easy egg he had in there exploded all over my beard and my shirt. I'm like, "Oh, what'd you do to me?"
You look like you were in a porn video.
Tony Spermicelli, everybody.
Hey!
So I just had egg. Egg all over me. It was running down my beard right here. It was all over my shirt. I had to go in. Luckily, he had some of these same shirts. And I say, "Here, you just take this one, throw it in the wash. I'll keep that one. We're the same size in shirts." It was messy. Like a little warning would have been nice that it was an over easy egg in there. So, yeah, I got pranked. And I'm trying to think, what is it? Somebody mentioned something about a prank, and then I said I got pranked. Oh, there was the 2 pranks that I play in Defiance. And somebody on my stream last night, they had mentioned that. I took them for a ride in my dune buggy. And then I jumped out of the car and launched it off a cliff into the ocean. And I watched him go, I'm like, bye! While I was just still sitting there on the shore, you know.
Your heads all get together in a huddle and you blow up.
Yeah. I say, "Hey, everybody stand here. I want to take a picture."
Yeah.
Stand next to these barrels. You stand on top of it. Boom.
Boom.
I shoot it. It blows up and everybody catches on fire. And it's so funny because everybody's running around on fire and some of them are dead.
That's funny.
So I wish there was some way to do the over easy egg and the sandwich prank on Defiance, but wish I could see it. So now you guys know the new prank. Hey man, you want an egg sandwich? My friend's a better prankster than I am. Yeah, man, put an over easy egg in a sandwich, gets them every time. Hey man.
Bagels got holes in them.
All right, if somebody comes up to you, "Hey man, you want a sandwich?" Don't trust them. "Hey, a sandwich? I made a special sandwich just for you."
It was unintentional.
Tony Spermicelli, everybody.
Hey!
Oh. So, what have we been going? A half an hour? I got to take him to go get his money. Shows up every once in a while. "Where's my money? Where's my money? I want my money."
I'm Tony and I need my money.
I need my money.
I need my money.
Where's my money? Where's my money? That's what the guy said in Goodfellas right before they bet you give him a slap. Well, yeah, Goodfellas. They robbed the bank and the guy came, "Where's my money? I need my money." And that guy, as I remember in the movie, he disappeared because he kept asking for his money. And I think he bought his wife a fur coat. "Hey, we told you not to buy anything big." Everybody involved in that bank heist ended up wearing cement shoes. There's only my comments because you're the only one that's commenting. This stream shows me that there's 3 of you there, and I got a bad connection. I have a very bad connection, but I have 3 bars. Could be because I just went under the thing that does the. In the chat, there's only. Oh, it's the same thing. I just read that comment twice. I just went under the thing that reads the transponders for the tolls. Bad connection with 4 bars. Well, why don't we have a bad connection with 5 bars? Go for the record. Come on, YouTube. Your live stream is not internet friendly. Draxay. Gaming with Trey says Draxay. Pokemons are cool. If you put them in the refrigerator. I've never played Pokemon. I played Pocket Mortys.
Wubba dubba dub dub dog.
Have to go watch Jacksepticeye. Hi. There's new vids. My favorite gamer, and then you. Oh, I'm your second favorite gamer next to Jacksepticeye. You hear that, Chris?
I heard that. That shit's fucking awesome. Oh, I wasn't supposed to curse.
That's okay. I'll just put an age restriction on the video after we're done. So the kids don't know what you do with your wife.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm subbed to Jacksepticeye. I subbed to Jacksepticeye for one reason and one reason alone. I don't remember what it is. Oh yeah, I wanted to find out what the secret to Jacksepticeye's success was.
It's his green hair.
His green hair. I need a green hair and an Irish accent.
You need an Irish accent.
The top of the morning to you. This is Dracula SWBF2. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna dye my beard green. How about?
Oh, that's awesome.
Green. This here Dracula SWBF2, also known as Green Beard.
Green beard.
I drank too much green beer last St. Patrick's Day at the top of the morning.
That's not dye. That's vomit.
It's the sequel to beer. It's a sequel to green beer. All right, so PewDiePie and Jacksepticeye, two things they have in common. Can anybody tell me what that is?
Are they from Canada?
No.
I'm just guessing here.
PewDiePie is like from Norway or Sweden or something.
Oh, he's got an accent.
Yeah, you got it. You got it. He has an accent. Did you sub to me? No, I didn't. And you just said it like right there in my on my live stream, King Nightmare. I'm not even talking about the controversies. He also made some anti-Semitic comments, but he's PewDiePie. What are you gonna do? So yeah, what happened to PewDiePie after he said the N-word?
He did?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I mean, I didn't hear him say it. I heard people saying that he said it.
I mean, it happened.
But I also said, he lost some subs after. I don't even know what he said. He made some anti-Semitic comments and then lost a bunch of subs. I don't know.
I mean, people get upset every time I say Niagara Falls. I just don't know.
Why would you say that right here on the stream?
I said Niagara
Oh
Falls.
my God! You said it again!
It's Niagara Falls.
Oh, stop! You're killing me, man!
It must have been my accent.
Oh, Daniel Gaming Porkchop doesn't like PewDiePie, but my favorite YouTuber is Dracula, says King Nightmare. Well, thank you. I'm glad to hear that. One thing PewDiePie and Jacksepticeye have in common is that, well, more than one thing actually. One, the accent, the crazy personality, the edited videos. I think PewDiePie just like shaves the side of his head or something, and he's got like that, that German haircut.
Isn't that what
where it's like long on the top and 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 what's the other thing? Video games. I just said bad connection right when I said video games. So PewDiePie, and I researched PewDiePie's story. How is it he's the biggest YouTuber, on YouTube? And what he did was he was one of the pioneers of YouTube gaming, basically of gameplay, let's plays, and whatever. So when it was a new thing to play video games on the internet, where people could watch you playing video games, he was doing it. And so he got into that whole genre when it was new. I don't know how PewDiePie have too many subs. Well, that's it. He got into YouTube gaming when there was no YouTube gaming. He was playing video games on YouTube. People were, hey, let's watch people play video games. I never would have thought that people would sit and watch me play video games. I never thought that people would go to an arena to watch other people play video games and pay money to get in.
Yep.
To watch people play League of Legends, and StarCraft, and all these different games, Major League Gaming. But it's a thing. People, it's like, I guess, watching other people play baseball or football. They're watching people play video games now.
Yeah, they just had a convention in Las Vegas. It was fighting games.
Fighting games?
Yep. And it was big. It was a big convention.
People, and it became huge, and PewDiePie got in there from the start, playing video games, and people watching him play video games. And then he does all the other stuff he does, and people watch it because he's PewDiePie. Now, Jacksepticeye was just like me, but he had an Irish accent and green hair. And he had, like maybe 500 or 600 more subs than I do right now. And PewDiePie, how did you know it's time to use cam? I'm scared to use. It was a calculated risk. I was very self-conscious, and there's a reason I still wear this hat. I'm completely bald on top of my head, and that's why I wear it.
Yeah, we're old guys.
Yeah, we're old. I'm an old guy. I look at all the gray hair in my beard.
Yeah.
And I didn't know how it was going to go over with the younger kids that I was 42. I kept telling, "Hey, Killer Kid's here. Yeah, boys, back." T6. I have no idea what you just said, BGP. Gaming with Trey says, "Take your cap off, please." No, I'm not going to do it. My son outed me on my stream one night, and I deleted that stream. He just grabbed my hat. I wanted to wear it. I'm like, "You don't take the hat off my head." And another time, he knocked down my curtain that's behind me in my garage, and now everybody knows I'm streaming from the garage.
That's awesome.
I'm here on the sound studio with Metro Golden Mayor, and I'm video gaming. I'm streaming Defiance from right here in the studios, in the multi-billion-dollar studio. Oh crap! My curtain fell down.
That's my washer and dryer.
Pay no attention to the washer and dryer behind the curtain. So yeah, awesome. I'm in the washroom. I stream from the washroom. Right now, I'm in my a Ford Transit Connect. Not even the big Transit. I got the little dinky Transit. But yes, I stream from the washroom.
It's deplorable.
But one of my favorite shows was broadcast from the guy who would broadcast from his mom's basement. Coming to you live from Wayne's basement.
Yeah.
Wayne's World.
Yeah. Party time.
If you guys had never heard of Wayne's World, it wasn't even syndicated. These guys were completely underground, and were partially underground because part of the basement was underground. Well, anyway, you got to watch the show. You got to Google Wayne's World, and they broadcast from Wayne's mom's basement. He lived down there with the mold, and we don't have basements down here in South Florida. Every once in a while you run into something that sort of qualifies as a basement, but some really, really old houses have something called a turtle cellar, and the reason it's called a turtle cellar because people used to keep turtles down there. And this is and you may think I'm joking, but you can take turtles and you can stack them.
Upside down.
You stack them upside down in their livestock, and when you're ready for some turtle soup, you go down there and you get one, and basically the cellar of the house would fill with water down there, and you could have live turtles down there. And I was wondering about that certain. I like turtles. I like turtles. His name is Tarugo. It's not Tortuga? Tortuga, everyone. All right, everybody. Tony Spermicelli.
Hey!
I'm doing that once every 15 minutes or so.
That'll work.
Oh, I got to get back to Jacksepticeye. This is how Jacksepticeye went from 2,500 subs to 25 million. Now, he's not at 25 million yet, but he went up to like 2.5 million like overnight. All right, what is this? I remember how you YouTube search and how to get vid sword on Defiance DLC. That video, all right, my video on how to get a sword without DLC, it's past 30,000 views now, and most of the people who see it don't like it. It's great. Left a comment and you from that time with your channel. Oh, when I first put it up, huh? Get this back. I should put in another turtle. Lit name, bro. So, oh, you said Jacksepticeye, lit name. So this is what happened with Jacksepticeye, and that may have been the lit name is probably part of why PewDiePie chose him out of all the people that submitted their channel video about their channel. PewDiePie decided Jacksepticeye was the best, and he gave him a big shout out on his channel. Then, so you take a channel with 10 million at the time, or something subs, and he gives a shout out to Jacksepticeye, who had 2,500 at the time, and everybody thought he was great. See, he was already making great videos and doing a great thing, and it was him, but nobody had, it's all about promotion. So PewDiePie just basically did one promo for him, and then everybody was able to see him, and a lot of people liked him, and then he got a whole bunch of subs. And then he just continued doing what he was doing there, but he got a huge boost from PewDiePie. Oh, I've got a very bad connection now. So you guys aren't going to hear this. So all I have to do is get Jacksepticeye to give me a shout out. Also living in Brazil. Oh, King Nightmare is in Brazil. So this is what I need to do. I've contacted or tried to contact Jacksepticeye, and I asked him, hey, when I reach 2,000 subs, do you want to come on my live stream and shave my head? Well, I know how he's going to do it from Ireland, but he could be on the stream when I shave my head. Hey, everybody, this is Dracula SWBF2. He did 2,000 subs today, and he's going to shave his head, and we're going to be here to watch it live on Dracula's live stream. So I'm going to stream his stream. I do that sometimes. I stream people's streams. What's his name? Soul Reaper. But he didn't it very much. There's this other. He was streaming Defiance one day, and I went on a Soul Reaper stream, and I went on and I started asking all of the newbie questions. What game is this? I went on and streamed somebody else who was streaming Star Wars Battlefront, and I asked, hey, what game is this? And he goes, your name is Dracula SWBF2, and you're asking what game this is? And it was funny. He got it. It was funny. But Soul Reaper's moderator, which is probably some kid who lives in his mom's basement.
Make the best moderators.
He didn't like it very much. He thought I was mouthing off to Soul Reaper's girlfriend. When I was going, she goes, you got to work really hard for a sword. I was like, I don't want to work. I want somebody to give it to me. I want somebody to give me orange weapons.
Take it in the chest.
Take it in the chest. Throw a sword in the chest. King, do you remember the World Cup game? Germany versus Brazil, 7-1. Oh? I remember, was it World Cup 1994 or 95? I don't remember which actual year it was, but it was that World Cup, and it wasn't the final World Cup game, but the United States was doing very well. It was that team with Tony Meola and Alexi Lalas and Colby Jones, and we were playing against Brazil, and your dad's car. All right, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and end the stream while it's still connected, because I'm here. I'm gonna stream something tonight, a game, maybe a mobile game or something. Anyway, I'll see you guys then. Until then, happy hunting and yeehaw! Tony Spermicelli, everybody!